This category is lawn and garden, and we're going to start with Coleman Powersports. So I can find Cody, in she comes.
What I would suggest to everybody is on the top right-hand corner of your screen, go ahead and change to speaker view if you have not already. That way you are watching the person talking as opposed to a bunch of little pictures of everybody else.
Also, this was just a quick introduction, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, we're a licensee of Coleman, and everybody's heard of Coleman, like the camping gear, and we work with everything gas powered with them. So we are and outdoor fun play activities. So we do mini bikes and go-karts, UTVs, ATVs, dirt bikes, anything fun that you could play with, them, which is really needed right now with what everything is happening going on, because people just need to be outdoors and be doing fun stuff, and there's lots of quarantine and just that fright out. So we've seen a lot of sales spike, a lot of sales spiking. So we think that this is going to be a big fit. We also have trampolines now. So I'm the VP of sales here. I've been with the same group for 14 years. And we've been doing this specifically for Coleman for 10. And I didn't know how much more I should get into that, Trent.
As much as you like, with maybe 1 or 2 minutes remaining, maybe just you mentioned some of the products. If there's anything else that didn't come out, go right ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So we think the trampolines are going to be something that's very inexpensive if you're trying to compare it to some of these other places, and it's just an easy buy. A lot of people need it for the kids. Our biggest seller are the mini bikes and the go-karts. They're very inexpensive, and the mini bikes it's almost like an impulse buy, because they're so inexpensive, and people are just, as they're walking through the doors, they just see it and they're picking it up. We do $10 million in SKUs. I would have loved to have more marketing information, Trent, but that's something I'll have. But we're doing 65 million with TSC this year,
right? And
so they just can't get enough. But they're doing UTVs and ATVs, so it'll be a little different, I think, for each person or each distributor that we talk to. There's going to be some that I think are more farming related, and they're going to want those bigger units, those UTVs and ATVs. And then there's going to be some of the smaller ones. And there are some places that don't think they want these. But Ron Lackey mentioned it to you, Trent, the other day. Like, we could practically sell to a Whole Foods right now. I mean, we had like some big fries, some of the bigger fries department stores, like calling us and saying that this is stuff that they want and stuff that's moving really quickly.
Yeah, I think you're the main point to remember is just that there's stores out there that are similar to the ones that we service that are doing very well with these products.
Yes, Mid-States is our third biggest customer. So we're dealing TSC. It really goes TSC, Walmart, and then Mid-States. And Mid-States is just killing it. I mean, Sam's Club is even below that, and those are our main main customers. So there's a lot of family farms and just other. I think a lot of other groups that fit in your category that would really do well, at least to try this, at least to see what they think and see just see how they do. And if it doesn't work, I told Trent, if it doesn't work somewhere, we will work with getting that moved to a place that it does work. So we're really hoping to just try to get in as many doors as possible and just see, because it's surprising how well it does in almost every industry.
Well, listen, I appreciate the short intro. I'm sorry that we don't have more minutes, but we have lots of meetings scheduled for you with these guys coming up. And with that, our work here is done, and we're going to move on to our next participant, if that's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I didn't have taco here. I actually came to work.
That's all right. Thanks, Cody. We'll talk to you later.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
Thanks for the time.
Can you guys hear me now?
We can go right ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna drop from the call here. Sorry about that. I have you on the phone call, but we'll do it from the screen. So again, sorry about that. My name's Jeb. I'm with Great Scrape. We sell an all-natural wood barbecue grill cleaning tool. And so nice part about it is it custom forms specifically to match your client's grill. So regardless really of the type of grill, whether it's stainless steel, cast iron, porcelain coated grates, you name them, as long as the grates run front to back, the very thin tip to start will allow you, as you pass over those hot grill grates, will allow it to burn that profile into the end of it. And now you have a custom fit grill cleaning tool. Again, made out of wood, so all natural. Don't have to worry about any harmful bristles potentially getting into your food or damaging the grill grates. Longevity, durability are all there, and they make for a wonderful gift for those hard to shop for individuals. So all in all, we have a number of different models. They all work and function the same way. The difference is just the length and the handle for each model, and then of course obviously the cost. So we also have a multitude of different options as far as merchandising goes. Anything from a counter shelf display with our minimum order of units, which is 12 units, all the way up to an end cap or half pallet, full pallet, whatever your stores may be able to handle. We have merchandising options available. With that being said, is there any questions I could help answer at all at this time?
Well, everybody here is muted, so I think that we probably won't be able to really go into that. So apologies for
Okay, no
that particular
worries.
thing. But yeah, way to keep it short and sweet. I know you have a ton of appointments with most of these guys, so in just a couple of weeks we'll be doing this all again, but for longer than 3 minutes. How about that?
Yeah, no, that sounds fantastic. Well, I look forward to chatting and answering any questions I can with each and every one of you.
Thanks, Jeb. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Trent.
All right, Rob, I think we have you unmuted. You have the floor.
All right, great. We see a lot of faces out there. So hello, everybody. How are you? I want to thank Trent for joining me into the Pro Group team here, and we're really excited to be a part of it. I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to go over quickly a little bit about my history. I have been in the barbecue business for about 20 years now. 22 trips to China, manufacturing accessories, covers, barbecues, all of this. Back in 2013, I decided I want to get sort of homegrown, manufacture something in Canada, a little more control over my business and do something that I really liked. So in 2013, I started to manufacture. I am in Canada. I am born and raised in Canada. This is a Canadian company just north of Toronto. So I decided in Niagara Falls, where I live, to manufacture some smoking chips and chunks. And instead of getting into the bread and butter business like everybody else was, we decided to find all the old liquor barrels, bourbon, rum, scotch, tequila, and start cutting and chipping those up, recycling those products, real barrels, real product, into about 2-pound bags of smoking chips and chunks back in 2013. So that's how we got started. 2017, and I am Robert MacLaine, by the way. I'm probably going a little fast. I know we don't have a lot of time. And the brand is MacLane's, so we thought it was fitting, of course. A good Scottish name, MacLane's, for a good liquor brand made sense for us. So 2013, we joined forces with another group, added a little capital, a little more power, bigger factory north of Toronto and Bolton to be able to manufacture this product. Again, it is manufactured and it is packaged and quote unquote manufactured and boxed in Canada. The raw material supplies do come from the US. In New York State. We do have a little bit of a partnership with a raw material supplier in New York, so it comes from there. So essentially that's how we started in this business, was by wedging into the smoking chip business with liquor barrel smoking chips. And we would like to be able to, and I worked with Trent on this, it's a super exciting opportunity for us to be able to become sort of a one-stop shop for you guys, to be able to become one source. So we do a lot more than liquor as well. So just to get into a little bit of the products that we offer, everything is 175 cubic inches, which is just under 2 pounds roughly. And we have about 12 SKUs that we're going to be offering you in the smoking woods category. So we think we have a good round sort of bread and butter and innovative package of products to be able to give you and offer you, your company and your distributors, to be able to be a one-stop source and to be able to supply all of your distributors or the ones that make sense with these products. So essentially we're going to be offering you about 12 SKUs. You can see a little bit over here behind me. I've just put a little displayer together. Essentially, we have everything starting from the 3 SKUs of what we call the bread and butters, which is like, you know, the hickory, right? You got your hickory. And these are all 2-pound bags. You've got your apple, right? All right, and we have, for example, the mesquite. These are the 3 top selling bread and butter, I call it essentials, right? This is the stuff everybody buys. But what we've done as well is we've offered what are called mixes. And I'm going to get to what I call the choose your booze line, which is the liquor line, in a minute. We've called mixes between the liquor line and the bread and butter line. We call them blends. So for example, our top seller would be like a maple bourbon. So this is maple chips mixed with the bourbon barrel chips. These are real barrels. This is the real deal. So these bourbon barrels are out of Kentucky. We buy them. We chip them in New York State. It's like Heaven Hill, Maker's Mark, Jim Beam, Buffalo Trace, the real stuff, okay? So like, and you guys are gonna have all of these sheets. I believe we've given them all to you in terms of the introduction, the vendor launch on us, and all the different SKUs. Another blend that we're gonna offer you as well is called apple rum. So this is apple chips mixed with Caribbean rum chips as well. And these all come from Puerto Rico, because it's an easier place to get them from the States as well. It's a U.S. subsidiary of the States. So you got apple rum chips.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to do this to you, but I got to get on to our next person. So great
Are
apologies.
we already done on that? We hit 3 minutes already?
We have, sir.
Okay, good. Well, we'll get to the rest of it later when we talk to you guys during the presentation on the 22nd.
Thank you, sir.
Brent.
Much appreciated.
Cheers.
Can you hear me now?
We can. Go ahead, sir. You have the floor.
All right, great. As you may know, I'm Paul King. I'm the Director of Consumer Products with the Ashe Product. Ashe is a brand new vendor to the Pro Group, and we're very thankful to be a part of the membership. Ashe is a 100% American family-owned company based out of Middlesex, North Carolina. We have 3 different shipping locations across the U.S. Our goal is to become a leading manufacturer of consumer pesticide market, along with building long-lasting relationships based on family values, faith, and trust. We just did a total redo of the whole Ashe product line. Ashe actually started this line a year ago, last March. So we're very thankful to be to where we are today with all the updates in our product line. Our focus is to bring professional, super concentrated lawn and garden products to the retail market, which is totally different than what a lot of our competitors are doing today. And also with low minimum orders for you. Like I said, we just did a total redo of the chemical line, the whole labels. We've made them easier for the consumer to understand, and we're bringing super concentrated products into the retail market. So, again, we're very thankful to being a part of the group, and we look forward to being able to share a lot of our information with you guys in the next coming weeks when we do our presentation.
Hey, appreciate that, Paul. Is there anything else you wanted to add, or is that where you'd like to leave it?
Well, I think that, as us having a low minimum orders, I think that's going to be a key moving forward with the group, is being able to supply all the products that you need in the lawn and garden market and offering other products that really are not available through some of the other, chemical manufacturers that are out there today. So we have an alternative product to glyphosate now, which is our glufosinate product in the XL label. So we're expanding across the country. We have a lot of appointments coming up with other companies, larger companies, and we've done some presentations already. So we just look forward to being a part of the group and being able to share with you. There are several groups, there are several members of this organization that are already currently buying from us. And we thank them for their business and what they do for us already. So, yep, that's pretty much what I got, Trent. I appreciate you letting me be a part of this and introducing myself.
Well, thanks for being here. Really appreciate that. And we will look forward to seeing you in the distributor meetings.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Take care, Paul.
All right.
Jim, unmute.
Okay.
Jim Snyder, how are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks.
The
How are
floor
you?
is all yours.
Well, thank you very much. I work with the product called, basically the main brand is C-Spot Run. You can see it behind me. We're a manufacturer, I say a distributor of products for lawns. We cure dog spots on lawns, as well as we've introduced a new line of products that are microbial, natural, safe for the environment, kid and child proof safety product. We work in the commercial ag market as well as in the turf management golf courses. So these products are the consumer side of the offering. Our main product is a C-Spot Run, which will cure and prevent dog spots in lawns. The success of that product over the years, we've been out a little over 10 years, has opened up other opportunities for overall plant, gardens, and lawn. We were originally branded with we called it Turf Perk 1, 2, and 3 step program. We learned from going to several meetings that the consumer did not understand what the opportunity was, or didn't understand it in the step program. So we rebranded under Soil Boost, Root Boost, and Lawn Boost. And we've enhanced those with some of the latest technology in microbial growth, as well as in adding amino acids and a fulvic acid to the product line. The results have been very, very good. The consumer response at what we've done so far has been with repeat sales, and we're now ready to get into distribution to go back into expand into distribution market. We're glad to be a part of this pro group opportunity. We currently sell in all 50 states. Since we're not a fertilizer, we don't have to register, so we don't ever say that we take the place of fertilizer, but at the same time we offer an alternative for with great results. Trying to think, we're based out of Minnesota. I'm in Colorado. We ship everything and produce everything out of Minnesota, so we ship nationwide. I currently work in the food side of the world in distribution with all major chains, but not with this product. In food products, that's my other full-time job. This is a seasonal opportunity, so it's grown in over the last few years, and this is why we want to take this to another level. So trying to think what else I need to tell you. We are introducing a half-gallon bottle. We thought we'd have it sooner, but you can't find a white half-gallon bottle anywhere. This latest issue we're having. So all those bottles we're ready to go. We do offer our C-Spot Run in a gallon bottle that covers 20,000 square feet, and all you have to do is put it in an ortho dialing spray or some type of dialing spray apparatus, set the dial at 2 to 3 ounces per gallon, and spray at will. All of our products cover 5,000 square feet. I just changed the nozzle speed because one of the biggest complaints we were getting over the years is it comes out so fast, and you have to be a track star to get it on your lawn quick enough. I'll dial it down a little bit so it takes a little longer to go out. It comes out at a much lower rate, but it gives you a little more time to move around the lawn. Pricing, we don't need to get into pricing now, do we? Or
No, let's not get into that. In fact, I was just going to try to find a little point in here to say that is all the time we have. Unfortunately, I apologize.
Okay.
We don't have longer, but we have plenty of meetings set up for the next couple of weeks, and
I'll look forward to it.
details on those. Thank you, Jim. Much appreciated.
Bye.
Alex, who's from RPP?
We have Dan Luna from RPP Products. I'll go ahead and let him in now. All right, Dan, the floor is yours.
Hello, everybody. So what I'm supposed to talk about is my company, and I get 3 to 5 minutes. I don't think I've ever done this without really some kind of PowerPoint presentation. So who we are is we're a company that's been in business for 10 years. We started with the C-store business. In the C-store business, we supply guys like MacLane's, E.B. Brown, Cormart. And so what we're really good at is being category managers. So we can supply you guys with oils, which we have our own brand called Premier. And we package handles, we package the small case goods. And we also do have a coolant company that we also supply with coolants. And we also have packaging of starting fluid winter goods. We have a plant that we just purchased. It was out of Ohio that we do all types of aerosol packaging, from brake cleaners and starting fluid, de-icer. So any kind of products you guys need seasonally, we can do it. We can either do it in your brand, a Pro Group brand, or we can also just do it through our brand Premier. Or the other thing that we do very well in is we carry branded products. And what I mean by branded products, we carry all flavors: Prestone, Chevron, Pennzoil, all those type of products that we can actually do planograms for you guys on your stores. So that's why Alex felt that we would be a good fit for you guys, so we can do all that kind of product placement. I have 5 locations across the United States that are also warehouses that are close to the majority of your your distribution places that you guys have across America. So I think we can do a good job for you guys, and I hope that you guys can have a meeting set up with us in the next couple of weeks when we do the bigger presentation, so I can really be in front of you and show you what we could actually do for you guys. So that's I think that's what you needed, right, Alex? Is pretty much what they were looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that summed it up pretty well. I think you got another minute if you have anything else, but otherwise, thanks for coming on and saying hello to everybody.
Yeah, well, I thank you all for your time, and just know that, you know, winter season's coming up, and I think this is a good timing, you know, for purchasing those kind of products and setting you guys up and doing some kind of buys that we can help you guys, you know, supply your stores with your winter products that are coming up. Hand sanitizer was one thing that we have that we're gone full boat, and I think that's the original call was with Alex. I didn't talk too much about that, but we're full boat in the gallons, all, you know, every size that you can imagine doing it. The owners committed 100% into doing that. So I forgot a little bit about that, Alex. So thank you.
Thanks for mentioning that. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All right,
Dan.
Paul. Thank you. We'll see you. Bye-bye.